Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily NVIDIA report for Wednesday, September 4th, 2024. But before we check out the charts, I just want to ask you to please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos, just like the daily Tesla and daily NVIDIA reports, daily analysis in the SPY, daily analysis in the Triple Q, weekly analysis in the S&P 500 index, the NASDAQ 100 index, and Apple stock, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor, always looking for 20% moves or more on those underlying stocks. And you get to see all of this for free. We offer a 5-day free trial up front. So check out wickedstocks.com. Let's take a look at the charts. I'm going to jump right to this image here. And that is the fact that we blew through a couple of big support areas on Tuesday. One of was also this descending speed line that we settled above a few weeks ago, setting off a long-term buy signal. We're obviously off that. That's at 112.71. And we also closed below the 109.66 rising 2/3 speed line. That is a downward pivot point now into later September, anticipating 86.35. Now, there is one technical rule of thumb that many traders employ, is the sort of the double settlement below the 109.66 speed line, using this for big picture, longer term plays. A 2 to 3 week sell signal I would include as kind of a big picture play. Now, obviously the risk to that is we could test 98.91 today by the closing bell. That is the low settlement price. So opening below 109.66, I see nothing to do but play the short side. On the way down, we do have the 103.41 high of the low. You can see over on the far right, that is a level that can contain intraday selling pressures. We could bounce there back to 109.66 within the day quite easily. If we break 103.41, 98.91 is anticipated today, and we can place a daily low there. But once again, if that scenario were to unfold, the anticipated 86.35 formation becomes that much more likely. So we are, yes, on the edge of the 2/3 speed line. We did close below it. I'd like to see, let me put it this way, I'd like to see a lower settlement on the day to clarify that, but I'm not backpedaling on the sell signal. If you are short right now at the closing bell on Tuesday, anticipating, say, 98.91 over the next few days and 86.35 over the next few weeks, that is the play. It's just a very young sell signal, and young sell signals are the most prone to rapid sort of abrupt reversal or rejection. And so let's take a look at this chart. If we happen to push or open, let's say we open at or above 109.66, then we should see 112.71, which is this former descending 2/3 speed line reduced now to an intraday resistance area. And if we push through 112.71, 116.45 is likely today. That may be it for the day to the upside. That is actually a 3/8 upside Fibonacci over the last week and a half activity, the August high against Tuesday's low. So 116.45 can contain daily highs, and certainly if we close above 116.45, a good low for the week, and over the following 2 to 3 days, we should make our way up to 125.12. There are all kinds of levels to respect in the low to mid 120s. I'm still holding out 125.12 as the area that may contain buying into next week. If tested, through next week perhaps if tested, and if settled above, would resume a bullish dynamic as we continue into later September. We'll cover that obviously on a day-by-day, very close basis. So opening at or above 109.66, 112.71 likely. We can top out there on an intraday basis. If we push through 112.71, I'm going to go out on the limb and say we've got a good low for the day, 116.45, then likely where we could top out on a daily basis. If we close today back above 109.66, that rejection of that 2 to 3 week sell signal is in itself a sign of strength, and I would expect within 3 to 5 days 125.12. So if you are short right now, NVIDIA, on Tuesday's close, and we settle above 109.66, I think you should at the very least exit that short position and consider perhaps perhaps playing the long side into later week over the following 3 to 5 days, 125.12 in reach. But as long as we continue closing below 109.66, we do now maintain an 86.35 2 to 3 week downside target. We have respectable levels, the respectable levels, I think, on the way down mapped out for you. 103.41 in reach today, assuming we open below 109.66. And if we break 103.41 today, 98.91 in reach, that is the low settlement price that was placed following the all-time high in June. We can bottom out there for a day. I don't think much more than that. I do think then, say, a settlement over the next couple of days below 98.91, we should, by the end of next week or sooner, actually test what is now a 2 to 3 week target at 86.35. So holding below 109.66, 86.35 expected within 2 to 3 weeks. That may allow for the purchase, for instance. Now, obviously, the volatility has spiked over the last couple of days, Tuesday especially. So reaching for out of the money premium right now is a little pricier. That could have been done. Well, it wouldn't have been done before because we didn't have the sell signal. But, obviously up here in this consolidation range, volatility had contracted. Out of the money options were cheaper. But let me just cut back to the main point I'm making is that holding below 109.66, you may consider reaching for 85 strike out of the money puts that don't expire. I would go 6 weeks out on that expiration. This is a 2 to 3 week play. I like to go twice the distance in time in terms of the strike expiration relative to the perceived time that it takes to reach our lower objective. If we were to close below 86.35, I think NVIDIA's got a good high for the year, by the way, and I'm not going to go there just yet, but I think that would be the indication. Until then, 86.35 can absorb selling into October, possibly the rest of the year. And from there, we can round back up to what would become the new longer-term channel bottom that is dropping that I haven't even isolated yet. Let me go back to the day itself. Pushing or opening above 109.66, 112.71 is likely. We can top out there on an intraday basis, back off to 109.66, pushing through 112.71, expect 116.45, which is our new upside 3/8 Fibonacci that can contain buying for the balance of the day. But if we close today above 109.66, I see no good reason to stay short NVIDIA. You want to get out of your short position. Consider playing the long side up to 125.12, where we could top out through next week and a meaningful upside continuation point as we move into later September. But we're a long way from that right now. Please click like, share, subscribe to Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. Check out wickedstocks.com itself. We offer a 5-day free trial, 2 stock picks a week at least, daily triple Q, daily SPY analysis, weekly Apple analysis, etc., etc. You can bail out on your 5th day if you don't want to be charged. Otherwise, you can stick around and become a regular subscriber to the wickedstocks.com material. I think you'll love it. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Thursday's NVIDIA report, and you have a great evening.